Hey everyone, happy Friday. Hope you're all keeping well and you've been having a good week. This is going to be a brief Friday Facebook Live. I've been kind of focusing on one particular topic this week and I thought it might be interesting to share it with you all, which is asking the right questions in the right way to get the right answers from people you're prospecting online. For most of us that are in this group, or possibly for all of us, we're all required to do a certain amount of lead generation activity for our businesses to generate sales. So there's a certain way that you should approach every prospect, and this is something I myself have been learning quite a lot about through a lot of test and learn and various different experiences in the recent past. So I said I'd share some insights with you. Essentially, there's three key stages to your prospecting, and I've kind of narrowed them down to interest and lifestyle, goal setting, and kind of more professional information, and then finally the last one would be ascertaining where you want to get to. So those are kind of the three key stages of it, and there's a couple of things that you need to be aware of, I guess, when you start prospecting. The main thing is asking open-ended questions. So obviously, big part of your lead generation activity is building a relationship with people. For me personally, I'm involved in affiliate marketing. I promote high ticket affiliate offers. So it's extremely important for me to generate a relationship with people before I even get into talking about products or solutions that might be a good fit for them. So there is really very much a process that I need to follow, and it is very much about generating relationships initially, certainly before you get into the selling process. So at the start of it all, obviously you want to build a rapport with somebody, and you need to get to know them. So the key questions that you might need to ask are things like, I see you're interested in adventure sports outside of your day job. You like hiking. I love hiking also. Tell me a little bit more about that. Simple questions that will kind of get a conversation going, get people relaxed, and obviously get them in tune with you, and obviously you can build a dialogue from there. From there, you're gonna kind of got to progress then to talking about the professional aspect of their lives. So you transition into talking about what it is what profession they're in, what kind of skills they have, what experience they have, which will tell you a lot about what the type of person they are. Are they ambitious? Do they have any tendencies towards entrepreneurship? For me personally, I'm promoting products that are very entrepreneurial related. They're personal development products, for anybody who wants to start a business online. So, it's key for me to ascertain whether or not a person is a good fit for a product or not. And that stage of the prospecting process where I ask those questions is key, because it tells me a lot about whether or not this person is really going to be right for what I have to offer. So asking open-ended questions again about the type of job that they might be working at the moment, what career paths they've taken, what sort of aspirations they might have, where has their career taken them. All of that information will paint a picture for me of the type of person that they are. So it's really key for me to get a good sense of where they are on a professional level. And then finally, I suppose I would talk about the final stage of it, is where you get from them where it is they want to get to. And that's at a later stage. You've got to have multiple calls with people. You've got to have a lot of conversations before you kind of get to that stage, to really kind of do it well. It's very easy, I've found through bitter experience, to go from talking about point A, which is, a person's lifestyle, to talking about their goals and a product. And that's kind of a mistake a lot of marketers make, I think, where you go from A to C very quickly. And that's where you kind of have to take charge, I guess, and, take lead in a conversation and be the alpha of sorts in any kind of prospecting situation that you're in, so that, it follows that set process and you're not moving too quickly, because it's very, very easy to lose somebody, to lose any kind of rapport that you have with them if you immediately start, bombarding them with offers, which is unfortunately what a lot of marketers do. So this is very much a learned skill, and it takes a lot of test and learn and a lot of time to kind of master. I'm far from expert in it, and I've been learning quite a bit about it with each and every call and each and every person that I build a relationship with online. But it's a really critical one, so I just wanted to share those few points with you. the main point, I suppose, in all of this is that you've kind of got to become the bridge between where a person is now and where they want to get to. So in the process of your relationship building, you need to kind of create a profile of this person. You know, what are the pain points that they're suffering? You know, what challenges do they have, and ultimately where is they trying to get to? Because, you know, as the saying goes, people don't really care about the products that you offer. They just care about, you know, what it can do for them and the value that they can get from them. And you really have to keep that in mind. Whether it be in a conversation with somebody, or whether it be in an email that you're writing, or on a piece of content that you might be posting on your Facebook profile or on a YouTube video, regardless of what you're putting out there, keep all of these things in mind and ask those key questions. You know, an email is an ideal opportunity for you to do it, but in videos as well, you know, in any kind of media that you put out there, it's an ideal way for you to get a sense of what people are actually after. You know, get their feedback, obviously, in comments, in responses to emails. Asking those questions, you know, concisely in the right way will get a lot of information for you, because, as I said at the start, it's very much a discovery process. You know, it's really about you gathering information, analyzing it, and trying to figure out, is this someone I can actually help? Not someone I can sell to. You're not trying to sell to them. You're actually trying to help them with the solution that you have. If they're not the right fit for it, you know, I've talked about this before, do not sell to anybody, do not promote a product to anybody that you know is not going to be a right fit for it, because it's going to be a recipe for disaster. So that's this short live, guys. I guess, you know, just to kind of summarize it, there is a process to all of this. I'm going to put some information in the commentary with this post. I'll include some of the key questions, like the open-ended questions that you should consider asking, because we're all going to find ourselves in situations, you know, maybe some more than others, where you are prospecting, and, you know, where you're developing a relationship with your leads. Some people may be doing paid advertising. You know, they may not need to do this as much, and they'll let kind of their content online do more of the legwork for them. For me personally, you know, I do quite a lot of prospecting. A lot of it relies on kind of you know, Messenger, and things like Zoom calls, you know, building up a rapport with people on a face-to-face basis, which for me, you know, works really, really well. But it takes time, obviously, to master. So there's a couple of things that I'll drop in the comments with this. If you have any experience that you want to share, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always as well, if you have queries about this, do reach out to me directly. I'll be happy to jump on a call with any one of you. So until the next time, guys, I hope you've all got a great weekend, and hopefully you get a little bit of value from this, and I'll leave you with that. Take care.